Okay, our next session, is another certified professional trainer in Taiwan, and she is an expert on spreadsheet, including Excel and Calc, right?
还好。
Okay, she is really experienced. So she was talking about Calc, showing her expert, but she is pretty nervous. Is she afraid that if she use English, she cannot properly show her expert? So she will talk in Chinese, but she prepared a personal translator. Okay, let's welcome 侯玉彤。
Hello, afternoon. My name is 侯玉彤。很抱歉，我必须要用中文来跟各位做说明。好，接下来的话，我将会分为2个阶段来跟各位说明今天整个内容。第一个阶段是为什么会有这个主题的发想，第2个阶段是我会实际操作如何去把它表现出它的这个优点。那我接下来在实作的部分会由我的小助手来协助我用英文全部来做说明。
Hi, I'm Krisa, and I'm going to translate the words you just say. The speech will divide into 2 parts, and the first part will be the reason why she's doing this topic for everyone, and the second part she will demonstrate the function, and I will use English to explain it, and that is start. Yeah.
Okay. 好，我先自我介绍一下，我是一个电脑技能讲师，同时也是一个电脑丛书的作者。在我的专业领域部分，是 Microsoft Office 以及 Adobe 的应用软体，所以我是原来是属于企业的讲师。那我的专业领域还有包括企业的这个实用应用，另外呢还有书籍的编辑。这是我相关的著作，大概目前为止大概有30几本书，大概都是否电脑的这个技能操作部分。但是各位可以从我的书籍里面会发现到我有断层，因为认识了 Frank 以后，我就再也没有写过书了。因为加入了Frank 的团队以后，协助台湾的政府开始推 ODF 开放式文件的一个政策推广，所以一直没有时间在做有关书籍上面的撰写。那接下来的话呢，就跟各位稍微说明一下我们在台湾 ODF 的一个推广的部分。在协助政府在推广 ODF 导入的时候，主要的工作大概是在于推广政府就是在于 ODF 相关的这个文件如何导入他们的一个实际操作。那另外呢，也针对各县市政府来做人员的培训。再来的话呢，目前是针对呢学校跟一些相关的一些对接窗口，跟他们做一些部门上的合作以及训练。好，那接下来的话是想要跟各位呢做今天主题的分享。在今天呢，我想要跟大家分享的是有关于在工作上的一些心得。很多人会认为说试算表它有一点困难，但是呢，对我来讲的话呢，试算表它是非常有趣，而且是具有挑战性的。那所以呢，因为我们可以把资料呢，在整个表现的方式，可以把它变成是原神是这样子，但是我们可以把它整理后，会变成是比较美观的这个样子，又或者是将它进行统计分析以后，变成这个样子。如果呢，针对不同的使用者，我们还可以把试算表变成这个样子。所以试算表它对于不同的使用者来讲，它有不同的做法。好， 试算表它有趣的地方就在于，它可以根据不同的职业，还有不同的使用者跟需求来进行呢多样化的应用。那对于多数人来讲的话呢，试算表它只要能够解决它的问题就够了。在我们推广 ODF 的开放式文件的过程当中，里面最大的挑战是如何让公务人员他能够愿意的使用它。所以提升效率它是关键的诱因。那接下来的话呢，我将会分享怎么样提升试算表的效率的一些关键的功能。Calc 它不仅呢是简单的试算表，它可以将数据呢转化为直观而且引人注目的资讯的展示。所以不管是数据的整理、条件式的格式化以及范围应用，另外呢还有结构化的函数的运算。那 Calc 它都可以提供了强大而且灵活的一些功能，让我们能够将数字展现出它的艺术以及它的魅力。好，那我今天呢在分享的内容呢，包括有5点。第一点的话呢，是如何将杂乱海量的数据，将它的资料呢做个整理。那第二个的话呢，就是有关于格式化条件，它套用资料的效果。第三个是范围名称在选取、书签运算上的一个应用。那第4个是结构性函数运算的设计。最后，图表数据技术性的变化的设计。好。
And as the second part, and she will demonstrate the function and step by step, and I will explain the 还是 reason
观念。
I will explain the concept for the step. Yeah.
你拿着。
没有，他没有讲。你要先。Okay, the first step. Like, we often collect data from various sources, resulting in different file formats for data presentation. However, text files are easily accepted and processed, so it is recommended to use text files as the primary format for data transfer between different systems. Data in text files can be easily imported and used in Calc spreadsheets. And next one. Quickly organizing data in basic operations is the key to improving efficiency. Okay, the third one, I haven't explained it. To establish a systematic workflow for using spreadsheets, generating list items is necessary, and the pivot table function is the best choice. It can quickly group data and identify unique values within categories. And the next step, to display specific items within a large amount of data. Conditional formatting is a key function. This feature can display specified data formats based on different cell comparisons and formula calculations. It can also be applied to a regular management of worksheets. For example, design the data rows in the worksheet while alternating field colors to make the content easier to browse and read. And the next step, to display data items that match the query criteria, the range name function is essential. And the next step, naming columns and range area. The range name feature provided by Calc includes functionalities such as go to, select, bookmark, and hyperlink. And the next step, using range names in calculations. Most importantly, it can be applied in the calculations of function formulas. And the next step, designing query validation buttons. Using range names allows for efficient control of any important data in the file and enables easy access at any time. And the next step, finally, and overlaying functions for query conditions. And due to the complex and cumbersome data structures, simple function formula calculations can no longer meet actual needs. How to perform formula calculations using nested functions within limited time and data conditions increases the difficulty of design. But these nested function calculations can be applied in many calc functions. Next step, advantages of structured nested functions. Further integration of data to display based on different conditions is required. Since time is limited, the functions have been pre-configured to directly demonstrate the effects. For example, displaying different categories based on queries and performing calculations for various subjects. And last, using pivot tables and range names. Design for technical changes in chart data is the step that she just did it. And combining range names with pivot tables allows for real-time tracking of recent data changes. And the final step. Okay, and she will show the result.
那我稍微说明一下，你再帮我解释。我整个设计的过程主要是要让各位明白，怎么样组合式所有的功能，让它变成是一个可以使用的一个系统化的一个效果。
The
将不同的功能结合
process
在一起。
that she just did is she combines all the function into like the working flow for everyone to use on your work or your needs.
很多人会认为试算表它在使用上面会有困难，但我想展现给各位看的是，将不同的功能结合在一起，让它变成是一个强大的功能。还是你来帮我翻？你可以。
Like some people think that using spreadsheets is a difficult job or difficult work, but she wants to combine all the function and make the spreadsheet function into a strong tool.
在函数的部分跟公式，其实我刚刚的使用是让各位理解，它可以用在很多不同的地方。对，可以用在很多不同的地方。
She said that the function and formula can use on so many different places.
那最后我表现的这一个是让它可以展现出企业他们在企业或公务人员他们想要的一个效果，节省时间。
Those will use on the company or the government department and can like decrease their working time and make the effects they want.
你来帮我解释吧，你解释一下我所有的用意，应该你明白我的意思。
Okay, so you can show her presentation here. She created a chart, a spreadsheet, but you can see it's kind of pretty complicated. He combined many different functions, the formulas together, and you can see 你换一下那个，就让他图上换一下。He just choose different organization and they will show different charts, right? So actually, Calc can be used very fancy, especially in an organization. When you present your data, your charts, this way, it can look very fancy and professional. She is just trying to show you that actually many people are not very, it's not easy to understand to create like this, but it can be done. And in our training courses for the Calc, we didn't just teach how to use Calc. Right, we have different courses like spreadsheet or spreadsheet for accountant, spreadsheet for human resources, something like that. So we have different topic and more practical courses, and this is just a demo showing you that how it can do and it can be looks very professional and fancy, right?
在我们推Calc 就是 ODF 的时候，其实我们遇到最大的困难是会跟Microsoft 去做比较。那所以怎么样让我们的LibreOffice 能够展现出跟 Microsoft 一样的功能，是我们的责任。
一样的功能，一样，
对，
展现是一样的。
对，一样的功能。
Okay, so she's talking about that. You know, because so many people just know how to use Excel. So when we try to promote either LibreOffice or ODF, we need to show them that using Calc, we can do the same things with Calc. And sometimes I think it is even more fancy. I believe that's so you can show that actually many people think the Calc is less fancy or less function. Actually not. It can be. If you combine it correctly and appropriately, it can be very good.
在台湾我们推 ODF， 我遭遇到的最大困难是，他们不信任 LibreOffice， 是因为他们长时间在使用 Microsoft， 所以我们必须要展现出 LibreOffice 它能做到跟 Microsoft 一模一样的功能。
Yeah, because when we are trying to promote either LibreOffice or ODF, people just don't trust. They don't think that Calc can do things like this. So she really needs to show off, show people that we can do that even using Calc. That's no problem. You just don't know how to do that, right? So that's tell you how to do that, and you can understand that actually it is really as powerful as Excel.
OK， 这就是我的目的。对
Okay, 好的 that's her presentation today. Thank you. Do you have any question? Any question? Oh, okay. Transparency? Slides? 你会提供这个简报？
简报可以。
slides actually 还是你要提供这个翻译档？翻译档可以提供吗？
范例可以。
可以了哈。
可以，没问题。
Okay, if you want her slides or her example file, you can contact with me. I will, when I get it from her, I will give you. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so with structured nested functions, so like say you got sum product and square root. You can nest the functions if you're doing like sum product, square root array 1, and then comma array 2, right? That counts as a nested function. Is there anything else you have to do to make it structured? Because you talked about structured nested functions, not just nested. Okay, so like, I think the slide mentioned structured nested functions, right? Or maybe not. Yeah, structured nested functions.
Advantage of structured nested. 这个对这个。结构性。
这个槽状
函数，对对对。So what do we want to know about this structured nested?
Yeah, like, do we need a particular format, or is every instance of a nested function also a structured nested function, or do we have to do some extra step to make it structured?
需要额外的步骤去那个，还是直接做到？
我原则上来讲是可以直接做，但我说明一下，要完成整个系统，其实它是需要先有规划。我要完成一个完整的，需要先规划。对，那函数的部分，我会以你想看到的结果来决定要用什么函数。对，那函数刚刚槽状式的函数是在于你抓资料的时候能不能满足要求。那槽状式的函数，它可以直接写在储存格，但是以这个offset 来讲，它求出来的结果在这个储存格是不能展现的，所以它出来是好几个资料，它没有办法在一个储存格出现，所以我先在储存格先把它写完。然后我再丢到按钮里面去，然后让它出现。
所以这一个函数它出来是好几个。
没有，它出来会有好几个内容，所以在单一储存格它会出现错误，是因为它没有办法出现嘛。但我在这个地方写是为了方便。
你这个地方抓出来的 data 是好几个 data。
对对对。
So this nested function there actually different several different data, so it cannot show in one cell.
所以它是为了做这个。
It's just for 你有办法放大一点。
没办法。
It's for 你说是为了。
对，我写上面那一段就是为了要把它写到这里面来，因为它位置太小了。
为了写到
对他写完以后，在这边写嘛？
在这边写。
对，在这边正常是应该在这边写，但是这边位置太小，然后不好查错误。那所以做完以后放进去以后，这边才会看得到选单。
哦，所以其实是那个只是让你为了展示。
对对对，但是我平常他刚刚的问题是我可不可以直接写在任何一个地方？我是可以的。对，就是当我可以直接在任何一个地方直接写函数，写槽状式函数，这个能力我是有的。
You can directly write the nesting function anywhere. Just in this, you see the data is just for showing you the nesting function.
Yeah, it's a good example of this.
Yeah. Just showing you.
Wait, this is your microphone.
OK。
Any other question? I think maybe this example file is a lot more valuable. Okay, thank you.